Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Yumiko, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, we're going to be checking out the brand new Doctor's Curse skins that are now available in Rainbow Six Siege. So let's jump straight into it. Right, okay, guys, so the brand new in-game event for Siege has dropped, and of course, it's near Halloween, so that can only mean one thing, and that means the iconic Doctor's Curse. So we're going to go and take a look at the skins and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to start off with all the bundles. I know some of these bundles are quite old, but for the new people who haven't seen them all, I'm going to skip through them and just like skim them and go through them really quick so we can look at all the cool stuff. Okay, so starting off with this one, this is just like a weapon skin bundle. Again, this is nothing special. This is pretty basic, if you do say so. And then you have the attachment skin as well, which actually looks pretty cool, the attachment skin. The weapon skin, not so much, but the attachment skin is pretty cool. And then we've got the drone. That is kind of adorable, okay? That's a pretty adorable drone skin, if I do say so myself. And then we do have the card background, which looks awesome. And that is one which I think most people will be running, because that's one of the coolest ones in the game. So that's number one bundle. And then number two is for Doktors. Now, this looks awesome. I mean, guys, this headgear itself looks amazing. I mean, that's really creepy. The eyes and the smile, that's really cool. I definitely want this bundle. And then we do have the uniform, which goes with my Santa gear. This is a nice uniform, if I do say so myself. This is very nice. Let's give a quick little look there. That's really nice. Big fan of that, if I do say so myself. And then the weapon skin. This is kind of not that good because it's very similar to the esports skin. I'll put a picture of that on the screen right now. It's very similar to that, and I don't like that. But yeah, so then here, of course, is the portrait, which looks creepy as anything. And yeah, that's just really cool. So that's for Doktors, and then moving on to Ayana, which, honestly, this low-key might be the best skin in the entire game. I mean, guys, look at this headgear. It is moving. It has like maggots or something in the skull and in the helmet. This might be, honestly, the best skin in the game. This is so disgusting, but in the best possible way. This is so disgusting, but I love it. And then the uniform looks amazing, if I do say so myself. It's a really clean uniform, the white and the grey with the thing all over it, like the infectious growth. That's really cool. Big fan of that. And then, of course, we have the... Oh my god! That, Jesus, that weapon skin, that's a 10 out of 10. Ubisoft, you've outdone yourself here, boys. I do like that, if I do say so myself. Big fan of that. And then we do have... Wow, we get two weapon skins. Okay, this one's not as good, but it is what it is. And then we do have the portrait, which looks just insane. That's a really cool portrait, if I do say so myself. So then moving on from Ayana, we have one for Nook. And here is the headgear. This is like the plague. This is like the plague mask. This is really cool. I'm actually a really big fan of this. I cannot lie. This is a really nice headgear. But I don't think it will replace my mop. Which, speaking of the mop, I have it on now. The uniform, pretty cool. I do like the blood on her hands there. I must admit, you can't really see it there. But like, I do actually like the blood on her like gloves. That's really cool. And then, of course, we have the weapon skin. The weapon skin's nothing to shout about. But I do like it. It's basic, but I do like this one. And then, of course, we do have the portrait, which looks really cool as well. So then, moving on to this bundle here, which is the seasonal skin. Now, this is nice. I do like this. This is very nice. Big fan of this. And then, of course, we do have the attachment skin, which looks awesome too. And then, of course, we have the card background, which is not as good as the one in the first bundle, but still pretty cool. And then we have a charm, which, honestly, that's kind of adorable. That is actually adorable. I cannot lie to you. That's actually pretty cute. And then that's it for that. And then we are back into the old stuff now, I think. Here we guys go. This one's not as cool as the one we've just looked at, but it's okay. And then we have the attachment skin, which might go well with some other skins, but not really this one, in my opinion. And then we have the card background, which looks cool, but again, it doesn't beat the first one. And then we have a charm, which, yeah, it's just a charm. And then moving on from this one into this bundle. This is really cool. I do like this one. Now, I think I'll be missing, I think, 2 bundles because I actually have them already from last year's. So, yeah, this one's pretty nice. And then, of course, a portrait. Again, nothing crazy. But I do hope that they fix the Malusi glitch As you guys remember when this came out, I think it was last year or the year before, there was like a sort of like exploit from Lucy where you could actually jump on these coffins and put down her banshee devices and then they couldn't get you. It was crazy. And then we have the charm. The charm's cute. It's like a mixture of Doc Ock and an alien baby. Adorable. And then moving on to the next one. This is for Rooney, which of course, now this one is from last year, so I'll just kind of skim through these because I don't want the video to be too long, but this one's really cool. Big fan of that one. That one's really good. And then the uniform looks pretty cool as well, if I do say so myself. And then the weapon skin. There you guys go. Really cool. I do like how it looks sort of like 3D-ish. I do like the design for this one. It's pretty cool. And then we do have the attachment skin, which looks nice. And then, of course, the portrait card. Okay, so moving on to Azami, which this is just amazing. Wow, this goes so well with the gear I have on already for G2. This goes so well. I didn't even know this. That's a combo if I've ever seen one. That's amazing. I'm a big fan of that. And of course, we do have the uniform. Ooh, that uniform is nice though. I must say, that's a nice uniform. Nice looking uniform. And then, oh, the weapon skin. I mean, how can you say no? Nice weapon skin. Big fan of that. And then we do have the portrait, which looks really cool. And then moving on to Bandit. I believe I have some of Bandit stuff. Yes, I have the portrait card. Of course, this is the old one. Again, so I'll just skip through this pretty much because everyone's seen this like a million times in game. It's pretty well known at this point. But yeah, and then the weapon skin. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, we have the portrait, which I already own. Then we have Doc, which Doc's probably like the most iconic one, I would say. Him and Legion are like the most iconic ones. So let's just have a little look at this. There we go. And then, of course, we do have the uniform. Again, really cool. The blood and all that good stuff. Pretty cool. And then, of course, we have the weapon skin. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. And then we do have the portrait, which looks cool as well. So then moving on from Doc, we have Gridlock, which is a pirate, which is awesome, if I do say so myself. And now Gridlock is one of the best operators in the game now with a recent buff. She's incredible. And then, of course, there she is with the skull. And then there you go, give you a full look of this. Pretty cool. Then moving on, we have the weapon skin, which I actually like the weapon skin. I do like it quite a bit, if I do say so. Pretty nice. And then, of course, we have the portrait. The portrait I'm not a big fan of, but apart from that, it's a really cool bundle. And now this is the one which everyone seems to use in the game. It's the jackal fish. It's just, it's just so cool, isn't it? He's just so ugly, but like in the coolest way possible. I just like it. And then, of course, we have the uniform, which uniform's not that great. The headgear is awesome, but the uniform, not the best in my opinion. But then moving on from that, we have the weapon skin. Again, not my favorite weapon skin in the game. I have to admit, not my favorite. And then the portrait, which is the best one in the game. Has to be the best one. It's incredible. Okay, then moving on to Capcan. There we go. It's like the Reaper. You know, it's the Grim Reaper. He's here for you. He's gonna get you. That's pretty cool. And then, of course, the uniform, which actually goes really well with my headgear that I have on now, actually. That's really cool. And then this, so low effort, Ubisoft. Come on, guys. You can do better than this. You can do so much better than this. Really, Blackwood? That's so basic. Come on. And then we have the portrait, which looks awesome. And yeah, so then moving on now to Legion, which I said this and Doc are probably the most iconic of this entire set. This is the one that everyone wants. This is just awesome. The zombie, it's beautiful. And then we have the uniform, which isn't my favorite uniform, but it's still a cool uniform nonetheless. And then the skin is pretty bland in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. And then we have the portrait, and there we go. So that's Legion's, and then we have one for Lion, which is actually cool because his head moves like in like the case thing in the chamber jar thingamajiggy. Pretty cool, I guess. There we go. And then we have this one, which actually looks quite nice with my Leon skin, actually. That was kind of nice. Okay, moving on to this one. I have this one on PlayStation. Not my favorite skin, if I'm being completely honest with you. I kind of wish that this green vial would actually move, but I guess not. And then we have the attachment skin. Yeah, now it is what it is. And then we have the portrait, which, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so moving on to the Melusi one. Now, the Melusi one is awesome because her jaw is broken. I mean, that looks badass if you ask me. That just looks awesome. Big fan of that. There you guys go. And then, of course, the uniform. I kind of want to skim through these. Don't want the video to be too long for you guys. Just want to kind of get through it quick. And then you can see here, ribcage there. Pretty gnarly stuff. And then, of course, the weapon skin. Really good weapon skin, this. This is really good. Of course, you can use it on Malusi, Rook, and Doc. Super nice skin, if I do say so myself. And then the portrait card is fantastic. So now we should be getting quite close to the end, I think. Okay, so now we're on... Who's this? This is for Nomad. There you guys go. Not a big fan of this one, if I do say so myself. Not my most favourite skin in the game, but yeah. And then we do have, of course, the uniform, which uniform is pretty nice. I'm not a big fan of the headgear, but the uniform is pretty cool. And then we do have the weapon skin. Again, the weapon skin's kind of bland, but there's a bit going on. You know, you got some sort of tape on the gun, and then you've got like these little symbols that are glowing here and there. It's okay. And then, of course, we have the portrait card, which is actually really cool. I'm quite the fan of that. So then moving on to Oryx. There you guys go. It's kind of reminds me of like Hellboy a little bit, but I won't be using this because I have the Roman Reigns skin, and that's just superior. There we go. There's Roman Reigns. There's the tribal chief himself. And there we go, guys. And then the weapon skin is pretty cool. I do like the sort of etching and engraving on the skin itself. That's pretty neat. And then, of course, we have the portrait. It's kind of lackluster in my opinion, but it is what it is. And then moving on to Pulse. This is just horrible. This is just horrible in every possible way. No. Ugh. Disgusting. But and then we have the uniform. There you go. Pretty bland, to be honest, with the uniform. But, you know, the skin, kind of cool. But again, I do wish that the purple vials would actually move a little bit, as that would just be cool if they were like animated or something. But I guess that beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So it is what it is. And then, of course, the portrait, which is just disgusting. So we're moving on quickly from that one. And then we have one for Smoke. This is really cool because it's like nose and mouthpiece moves. It's really cool. I do like that one, even though it's kind of disgusting. With his big eyes. And then here's the uniform with the furry helmet, because you got to have the furry stuff on. Again, the shotgun, pretty bland. I'm pretty sure, like I've said this about the skin before, it's pretty bland, but it is what it is. And then we have the portrait card. And yeah, so then moving on, I think it's Thorn next. Yeah, we've got Thorn. There you go. Thorn. That looks really cool, but I won't be using this one because obviously I have the Becky Lynch stuff on. But yeah, there you guys go. There's the uniform. Pretty nice. And then the weapon skin. That's nice. I do like the fact that it's flesh and it's just been held on by some clips or hooks. That's really like so disgusting, but like in a cool way, if you know what I mean. And then of course we have that. And then guys, that's all. And then of course, if you want to get your free pack, you come to the highlights, the store, and you click it right there. There you go, in 3, a 2, and a 1. Claim free gift, and it's been added to my inventory. Let's go and open our free pack for Doctor's Curse. Okay, I guess we're not opening it then. There we go, in 3, a 2, and a 1. It's a purple. What's it gonna be? And it's the P90 skin. Okay, I mean, it could have been worse, but it could have been a lot better as well. But I'll take it, you know. I definitely will take that. So, guys, if you want to buy it, you can spend a lot of renown and buy other packs if you so wish. Or you can just buy the bundles as they are, if that's what you're into, which I personally would just buy the bundles instead of buying the packs, but that's just me. So, yeah, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and, of course, I will catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.